So welcome back to Be My Guest, and we are still with Dr. Luis Filipe, and he told us a lot about how to care ourselves. And during the last break, you have told us what children should avoid or adults should avoid, that is milk.
Milk is real bad, as I told you in the first
What
time.
what about other diets that we should have and we should avoid?
Sugar, for example. I must tell you that today, one children with 7 years old have consumed more sugar than one old man that's 77 years old.
Wow.
So one disease that is growing now in Thailand is diabetes. It's very interesting to hear many people telling to our friends that I'm healthy, but I'm diabetic. They don't understand what diabetic means. Diabetic means the collapse of all organs. When the glycemia begins to grow in the blood, you become healed from the kidneys, you become healed from the eyesight, you can get very fast glaucoma, attack the heart, you can become with hypertension. So it's nonsense to say I'm healthy but I'm diabetic.
I see. So there's a belief that diabetes comes from the genetic issue. So is that true? It's come from your parents?
If we think in this kind of way, it means that the first man and first woman that becomes in this Earth planet were the most illness people. So what is the main reason is that the fathers and the son eat the same food.
I see.
Dr. Bittner made one very interesting experience that I'm going to tell you. Dr. Bittner create first one cancer rat, okay? And also one very healthy rat, okay? These both rats give birth to kids. The kid from the cancer rat, it was cancer too. And the healthy, it was healthy. The experience, it was very interesting. Dr. Bittner took the cancer kid, baby, from the cancer mother and gives to the healthy mother. And this rat begins to drink the mother, the milk from the mother, the healthy mother, okay? And took the healthy baby and give to the cancer rat. Do you know what happened?
So what happened?
I'm going to tell you. The baby that suffered from cancer becomes healthy. And the baby, healthy baby, that begins to drink the milk from the cancer rat becomes cancer.
Okay.
So this is the most important and evident that food is the real therapy.
Okay.
Not the pill, not other thing.
No, what about apart from sugar, apart from milk that are bad, is there anything else that we should avoid?
Yeah, you must avoid animal protein, red meat, and also white meat, fish, you know. They are discovering now that the consumption of some kind of fish, for example, we are talking about diabetes, that some kind of fish makes the glycemic growing,
I see.
you know. How is it possible to order some patients eat some chicken when we know how the chicken are created artificially. You know, almost 90% of the chicken created artificially suffer from leukemia.
Okay, so
And they put a lot of hormones and another chemical to grow very fast. So,
and I believe that you are supporting being a vegetarian as well.
absolutely.
So what are the benefits of doing that? Because by avoiding meat and red meat or milk, so some people might
You
say
know,
that.
You see, there are one big truth. To be healthy, the pH of your blood must be alkaline. When you eat animal protein, sugar, alcohol, and another products or lactic products, your pH become acid. Acid. It's. I must tell you who is in this moment. Acid blood disease is coming very fast. You must alkaline your blood if you want to live healthy and longer.
And in order to do that, so what we should consume then to alkaline our blood?
I advise people to eat more cereals, more vegetables, more beans, vegetarian protein. It's slow release. And
Okay.
also some soups with vegetables, some drinks, some juice. And this is the main support of our dish that we must consume every day.
So is there any special vegetable or veggies that you recommend us?
We must change our diet. For example, if you stay in Thailand, you must eat the vegetables that stay around you. If you change, for example, for Europe, you must eat the vegetables from there. Because, for example, if you travel for Europe, if you begin to be vegetarian, but you begin to eat a lot of tropical fruits, you become ill. And you say, how I become ill if I'm vegetarian?
Yes.
We must check, respect the climate. Second reason or second cause of disease. The first cause of all disease is our emotions. Second cause of our illness is the climate. And the third cause is diet, traumatic situations,
Okay, I see.
and stress.
Okay. Now, what about you mentioned a key word that is emotion. You know, right now we are living in a very stressful situation.
How can you control
Yes.
our
How can we
emotions?
balance
Yes.
our emotion?
We can control our emotion eating well. You know, if you begin to eat, for example, a lot of meat, you change your emotion. You become more aggressive, more stressful. The muscle become more tension. If you change the diet for vegetarian, you become more calm.
So everything is related.
Everything
Basically, your diet, your the
You
climate
can
that
transform
we are living in.
with diet 1 monk in 1 kilo.
I see. Okay. What about for the starters? You know, who never being or start eating vegetable. So how can they adapt their behavior in the first period of time?
First, for example, to listen seminars in Beaver and another associations that spread the real message of health. Going to vegetarian restaurants, because some vegetarian teach how to cook good food. Some people think that vegetarian food it's only to eat salads. It's a nonsense. There are very, very good food vegetarian that you are pleasure to eat. and not say, oh, it's boring vegetarian. It's not true.
What about your attitude? How should we adapt, or change, or try to tune our attitude?
The first thing is to listen seminars, read some books, go into one consultation, one specialist about vegetarian food, and step by step. If you are healthy, you can go step by step. If you are ill, I advise you to move very fast if you want to conquer again your health.
Okay, so that is a very good suggestion and lots of tips and tidbits that we can use at our home or for our daily life. Now, what about your current project or your current activity in Thailand right now? So what are you doing?
First, it's cooperate with this organization, BIVA, spreading, and also to spread some therapies of traditional Chinese medicine, like acupuncture, cupping, tuina massage, herbal medicine, because many people is suffering when the solution is so near and so fast.
Okay, and for those who might want to come to visit or see you sometime in Thailand, so how can they do that then?
They can call me.
Okay, contact you.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So for the last bit and the last question of Be My Guest in this episode, so is there any final message for the viewers of Be My Guest?
I advise who wants to change his life and they feel bad and is healthy, please come and come on 21st of May to Beaver and listen. The message not only from me, but another doctor I think is coming. And after check, to make one experience changing his diet and see what's going to happen. I'm sure that good thing will happen.
So that people can open their views and also
Yes.
open their mind to listen to a new kind of therapy.
Yes, I'm sure
Okay.
that.
But thank you very much for your time today.
It was a pleasure
A
to-
very useful experiences
I
for
must
me.
say thank you to this channel to invite me for this meeting, and I'm with open arms to help to spread this message for Thai people.
Okay, thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ For over 30 years, Dr. Luis Filipe contributes to the well-being of thousands of people and patients and has been recognized several times as the best traditional Chinese medicine medical doctor by Thailand professionals and Asian networkers. For more information, you can log on to drluisfilipeclinic.com. But for now, this has been the wrap-up of the program. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching us. I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. สวัสดีค่ะ